Okay, so in this video we're going to create an instance of the class, persons class, that we have created earlier. So we have three attributes in which we need to set the value, and we can, after setting the value, we can use the value. Okay, so in our design, we will use these three text boxes to assign a value to our person class attributes. After we set the value, we're gonna get the value and display it in a message box. Okay, so double click on your form to open the form code. And since we're gonna use the same class declaration in both set and get, we have to declare it globally. So here, atas, just before public form 1, you're gonna declare a global declaration of person. So to declare an object of the class person, instead of usual variable, so we will start with the class name person. The name of the variable or object is p1 equals to the new person or instance of a person. Okay, so once we declare this one, p1 can be used in the whole class without redeclaring it again. So open form 1 lagi, go to set, double click on the set button. So as usual, try catch, and here you notice p1 we can use it without redeclaring it again. So p1 set name, if you notice here we have created a method set name which requires a string parameter. So the string parameter, we will get it from txt name. Age also requires an integer parameter. We will get that from txt age. For email, we're going to get that from txt email. So we convert the string variable to integer here. So doing so will set the value of the person based on the inputs. Now, the second one is what we call the get. Get should be done before set, or else we will have an empty output. Like for instance, if I click get before set, the values of name, age, and email will be null, empty, nada. Pasal, we haven't set any values to the attributes of the class person. See, name kosong, age kosong, email kosong. But if I put here the name, let's say Wafi, age is 25, email is wafi@gmail.com. So if we takan get, oh, good job. Let's go to the get now. Double click on get to open the variable. Okay, so name is p1.getName, p1.getAge, email is equals to p1.getEmail. Okay, sorry, we're gonna do a modification of the code. We're just gonna create p1 person is sini. And here p1 equals to new person. So we have to initialize the object here. And the code for get, we're gonna create a variable output concatenated with get the name of the p1, get the age of the p1, get the email of p1. So it's here in our getters. Get name, it will return the name. Get age will return the age. Get email will return the email. So if I play this now, this is the code. So you can pause the video to type the code. So let's say Wafi, age 25, wafi@gmail.com. We have to click set first, then get. Okay. So to make it more interesting, after we takan get, so we clear the text boxes and display a message box. So let's say message box that show person object initialized. And then we're gonna clear the text boxes. Txt name, not clear. Txt age, dot clear. and txt email dot clear. Just to show you guys that walaupun the content of the text boxes were cleared sudah, we can still view the contents there. So let's say name wafi 25 wafi@gmail.com, set, and then get, because we initialized it to them. Okay, so pause this video to allow record to type the codes. So that's it for initializing or creating an object of the class.